All right. How is everybody doing? We're here with the Divine League Week 2. Week 1 was absolutely amazing. These ladies did do a wonderful job holding it down and putting on some points for their team for Week 1. We'll actually pull those scores up here probably towards the end of match 1, kind of give y'all a recap of what the scores look like after Week 1, and then we'll move into what the scores are for this match that is going to take place. Well, we've got a really good flight path for these ladies coming out of the military base all the way up through Georgia Pool. We've got the Pachinki School Rozic area in play. We've got Georgia Pool for sure with a hospital. We've got Primorsk. If these ladies want to get out there a little bit farther, go towards kind of the Yasnaya and Pollyanna out there in that area to get down, loot up, and grab exactly what they need to be able to advance forward. And we do have a giveaway tonight, and this is what it is. All right, so it is the winner of whoever the winner is going to be tonight for this giveaway can either choose a 1 month of Nitro or UC. Whoever it is, y'all that wins gets to decide which one that they want. And it is you got to like the stream and post in the chat your team name, and then for the bonus entry for your name as well, you can get your name twice on the wheel tonight for that. And then if you head over to whatever the bonus entry is, and then make sure you do take a screenshot of both things to get your name and post it into the giveaway chat area in the Discord, and then we will draw the winner tonight on stream. Getting y'all here in that action right here. All right. Let's make sure we get up the slots for tonight. All right, Team 3, Goexia. And they definitely did jump right here into the Pachinki area, which there looks like they're going to have a Pachinki by to themselves for just a little while. Up the road a little ways, we're going to have F29. And they're going to be up there looting and suiting and grabbing what they need. We have ladies over in Milta. We have Golden Eagles. They're joining us for week 2. And they're going to be in Milta currently. We've got a handful of teams that are still... We got 3 teams that are inside the zone. So being inside the zone this early on will allow these teams, these ladies, to be able to get what they need without any pressure of the zone coming in. All right, heading up to Team 12, the 9 Xtreme girls. And they are up there in the Georgia Pool, grabbing the stuff that they need. All right, we do have... Our ladies are kind of scattered out for the time being. There's not a lot going on. We do have AoR. They are kind of scattered out just a little bit, but each of these ladies do have a very good place that they could be. They each have their own kind of section, being able to loot up, grab what they need without being right on top of each other. And Team 8 Run the Nation. They're down there in the quarry grabbing some stuff. We do have... We have Nytron Esports making their way in the zone. So this is going to be able with them moving into zone, they're not going to be able to worry too much about the zone as it does close in here in about 3 minutes or so. All right, while we are waiting, let's see if we can get the last week's scores. All right, we are working on getting these scores up momentarily. All right, we're gonna let y'all see these scores really quickly here while these ladies are looting and grabbing the stuff that they need. All right, here's week 1 standings after game 4 last week. All right, we have AoR in the lead right now with 4 chicken dinners. They currently have a total of 83 points, putting them in first place. We have Run Nation with 27 coming in second place. We have F29 who dropped from second, moving them to third with 27 points as well. All right, we got Nytron Esports moving down from third to fourth place with 25 points. 9 Xtreme girls staying overall right there in 5th place with 25 points. Goexia moved up from 7th to 6th place with 18 points. Diamond Esports dropping from 6th, moving down to the 7th place overall right now with 12 points. Ghost Rain staying neutral, coming in 8th with 11. TGames coming in at 9th with 6th, and Team No with 0 points. These ladies last week put up a bunch of fights, bunch of points for their teams, had some really good plays, a lot of action. Hopefully we'll see this week as well as the next week as well. Well, we've got Golden Eagles here right now. They do have a member down there over with F29. Rage as she is holding back. Very nice grenade there. All right, Carly with F29 is down. She has been dropped, so let's see. Hopefully that teammates can get into that building and get a revive. Golden Eagles rival, she is moving in really quickly, doing a really hard push here. All right, F29, and here we've got the rest. We've got 2 more members of Golden Eagles coming in, or rival, with that confirmed kill. That's going to give Golden Eagles a elimination right here. Taro out, kind of outside. Oh, we have Goexia coming in with a third party. Golden Taro, she has definitely got a drop there, but was dropped. Snora's, she's dropped as well. Rival, kind of the last one. Looks like she's kind of still standing. She does have a Rage who is back behind her. All right, Rage moving up. All right, these ladies are getting these smoke grenades out and trying to get these revives as quickly as they can. F29 is going to be down to just a single player. Kuz, she's the last one. Can she hold it off? She does have 2 teams here. All right, so Golden Eagles kind of a backup to a full squad. Suarez, she is down. A rival is been knocked. All right, Goexia looks like they're hurting it just a little bit. Let's see. Manu, she's the last one, still stands. 3 of their members are down for Goexia. Manu, she's trying to get these grenades out. Really good grenade there. Does get a little bit of hit. Candy 7 is it down. Golden Eagles definitely working these points here, getting them up, keeping the team alive. They do have lost a member, so they're going to be up to just 3 members now, but moving forward. They have 4 eliminations, and we have 7 teams that remain. Toro moves in on Manu. Manu is been taken out. F29, Kuz kind of watched that all go down. Now it's just going to be a 3v1 right here. All right, Golden Eagles quickly moving in on Kuz. She is going to be in trouble here. Oh, she escapes death just a little bit and then is quickly taken out. Golden Eagles up to 6 elimination, and we have 5 teams that remain. So F29 and Goexia both have been eliminated for match number 1. All right, Golden Eagles did extremely well right there, putting 6 eliminations on the board for them. They're the only team that has any eliminations, so they are definitely bringing the heat for match 1. All right, Run Nation kind of sitting nicely inside the zone a little ways, but they are in between 2 really good teams. They've got team 5 that is down there behind them. That's gonna be Nytron Esports, kind of a little ways behind them. And just north of Run Nation is going to be 9 Xtreme girls. All right, Nytron Esports kind of moving in. All right, Summer kind of driving around. She needs to be careful. She's in a shooting distance of Run Nation. And it looks like Summer may be in trouble. She's going to be trying to take on a full squad. Nice grenade by Summer does get Amanda knocked, but is gonna actually could revive here. Paris, she is holding it. Oh, and Summers, it gets dropped and is gonna be quickly being eliminated. Run Nation now with one elimination on the board. The rest of 9 Xtreme girls did move in, but they are going to be sitting as a team of 3 here. And Carol, she is down. And Enchantress is down. And 9 Xtreme girls are down and out. They're going to be our 3rd team to be eliminated here in match number 1. We got 4 teams that remain. AoR with 1 elimination, a full squad. And Jalevia, she has definitely got Run Nation out there in her sights, kind of laying low. She is by herself, though. Milka definitely up there on the hill, helping provide that overwatch and provide the little bit of cover. It does get Enchantress knocked. But was not able to confirm that kill. Looks like Enchantress is gonna be revived, but they are out in this blue zone, so these 2 teams are going to be fighting each other plus the blue zone. And the other member of AoR is sitting inside zone. She is down. This is going to be an extremely hard revive for these ladies to try to get to. Minnie, she is working hard trying to get some eliminations, taking on Golden Eagles all by herself. Was able to get a drop, so this is going to be a 2v1. If she can get another drop, it might be it for Golden Eagles. But they were able to get that revive very quickly. Rage back up on her feet. Minnie, she is in trouble. This is a 3v1. All right, Milka, she is coming in to help out. Rival stays behind. Milka gets dropped. Can Minnie get rid of Rival? Can they get the revive on a Milka? Rival going now. Last is the one that is still standing for, or is going to be the one staying behind with it for Golden Eagles here. Looks like a Rage kind of pulled back a little bit. It does get hit quite a bit, and the rest of Golden Eagles do come in really quickly and turn around, and AoR is going to be down and out now. Golden Eagles with 10 eliminations. They are taking these teams out one by one. Nytron Esport still sitting as a full squad with 1 elimination. Run Nation with 3 eliminations. All right, we have Golden Eagles that is going to be working their way in. Run Nation kind of right here in the middle. They are sitting as a team of 3 with 3 eliminations. Just out the front door from Amanda is going to be Nytron Esports full squad though. Run Nation holding up inside of a building here. They do have a little bit of cover, not too much. And up there at the distance, as you can see, you got a Golden Eagle up there on the hill. Being up here on the hill does provide a little bit of an advantage. They can see what is below and down the mountain. So they could play this one of 2 ways. They could play this of pushing down really quickly down the hill or shooting a long range, as you can see, or they can wait it out and let both Run Nation and Nytron Esports battle it out. Taro, she is moving in. She's doing a push. Doesn't realize that she is actually, there's people in. And Enchantress is down and out. Oh, Toro, she almost got taken out there. Her team did come in right at last minute and did help out. All right, this is gonna be a 4v3. Can Golden Eagles get that chicken dinner here? They have brought the heat. They do have quite a few. They have 13 eliminations. Can they take these teams, the last team that is out? And Taro, she doesn't make it up on top of the building. Does help out a little bit, seeing. Nice grenade, does get a little bit of damage, and nicely done. She does get a drop there. Nicely done. Very nice, ladies. We got Golden Eagle. Looks like they did take that chicken dinner for match number 1. Toro with 11 eliminations for the entire team, putting those points up there, bringing them the chicken dinner as well. Nytron Esports coming in second. Run Nation coming in third. Coming in fourth is going to be AoR. Non-Xtreme Girls coming in fifth. F29 coming in sixth. And Goexia coming in seventh. Going all out with 11 defeats goes to Golden Taro. She was putting the points up, especially really well for the team Golden Rival, best companion, and keeping the team alive, trying to get those revives. She got 3 revives, and Golden Rival dealing that final kill, giving Golden Eagles the chicken dinner for match number 1 for tonight. All right, we'll get you here in match number 2, and we'll get the scores for you ladies here right after this. All right, match number 2. And Golden Eagles are winners from last match. All right, we do have a good flight path. This is a really good flight path, almost cutting this into kind of the northeast and a southwest. We've got this flight path going right over the Los Llanos area. We might see a couple teams jump in Los Llanos. We may see some teams go out to the El Pozo area, but there's a lot of good places along this flight path. You have the Hacienda San Martin area. You have the Power Grid Picado. You have the Graveyard. You have really good places. If these ladies wanted to get out there a little bit farther from the flight path, they could go out to El Alzar, maybe even down to Villa del Mar. We shall see where these ladies are going to go with our first zone, kind of still in that northeast area with El Alzar. So we could see a lot of these ladies as they jump off kind of switch directions and kind of move in that direction. They may even try to get out and continue on getting outside that zone. And Golden Eagles are already in a fight here with Nytron Esports. And Ruru, she is being revived right now. She is back up on her feet. She's going to be trying to find those meds and maybe a weapon. There's a couple weapons that she's running into. And Ruru, she is down again. All right, Nytron Esports gonna be moving forward as a duo now. They quickly lost 2 of their members. All right, looks like Anandana, she is gonna be getting out of that area and away from Golden Eagles. Naha, she is also getting away from that, but they are split. All right, these ladies, that they are well scattered out, these teams. AoR again kind of having that split. We don't see that very much with a lot of these teams. They do like to kind of run in pairs, the duos, and split off that way. But AoR has a really good strategy here. We did have seen them in the last week as well. That they kind of split up really well. Kind of each of them going to good locations, getting what they needed, and it did work out really well for them. We have a Goexia that is inside of Picado, so they have that to themselves right now. They have, so we could see them kind of grab what they need and kind of move into the zone a little more. 9 Xtreme girls and down inside Los Llanos. All right, while these ladies are looting up and grabbing exactly what they need, here are your... We'll go back over the scores for... Here's a week 2, game 1. This is last match scores. Let's check those out. All right, Golden Eagles coming in first. They did take that chicken dinner for match number 1, putting up 27 points. Run Nation coming in second with 7 points. Nytron Esports coming in third with 7 points as well. They are tied for both second and third place there. We'll keep an eye on those two teams for sure to see how well they pull off for match 2 here. AoR coming in fourth with 5. Goexia coming in fifth with 4 points. 9 Xtreme Girls coming in sixth with 3. F29 coming in seventh with 2. Ghost Rain coming in 8th with 0. Diamond coming in 9th with 0. TGames coming in 10th with 0. Team No coming in 11th with 0. And EastStorm Esports coming in as well as 11th with 0. So these teams that do have 0 points, and maybe they will come up there with on match 2 here and put some points on the board for their team. And these ladies are still looting up. Not a lot going on currently right now on that, but we will get you back there in this action. And F29 here with Goexia. All right, F29 starting match 2 here. Being a team of 3 is quickly down a member, putting them as a duo. Now this is a 1v1. The Manu is dropped. And F29 very quickly there has been eliminated. They are going to be our first team out here for match number 1, or match 2, excuse me. So Goexia with 3 eliminations already off the bat here for these ladies. We are down to just 6 teams that remain for match 2. We've got a couple teams that are out there in that blue zone, and they are going to be making their way into zone, and our zone still staying in that north and northeast area. All right, Golden Eagles. They have 4 eliminations. All right, 9 Xtreme Girls already down to a duo. Currently have 0 eliminations, but these 2 ladies still have plenty of time. Golden Eagles moving really quickly. And Carol, she almost made it out of there, but Golden Eagles definitely laid down the fire and was able to knock her out of the vehicle, bringing them up to 6 eliminations for the team. And Goexia moving north just a little bit there. And Candy 7 is down. Now, are they going to be... Is Goexia, are they going to be able to get this? Coral, she is moving in. She might be able to get a revive with AoR that's out there in the distance. Oh, and Milka goes down. Milka trying to come in for a revive and gets dropped herself. AoR. AoR has 2 of their members down right now. Minnie, she is a stay. Oh, Minnie got dropped. It is all up to Lisa. Lisa is down and out really quickly there. AoR has been eliminated. So Goexia with 7 eliminations on the board. Golden Eagles now with 8. They did have 7 there. Ooh. Nicely done. And Golden Eagles are now coming up to 10 eliminations. I believe that was F29 that just been eliminated. Oh no, excuse me, that was Run the Nation. We are down to 3 teams that remain. Goexia, Nytron Esports, and Golden Eagles. All right, who's it gonna be? Who is gonna be the winner for match 2? All right, Golden Eagles moving in onto Goexia. Caddy 7, she is hurting just a little bit. She is trying to heal up though. And does get healed up and then gets tagged just a little bit. Ooh, nice shots with that DBS. All right, Golden Eagles are now going to be a team of 3. Goexia is still a team of 3, but they do have 8 eliminations. If they can get rid of Golden Eagles, they should have about tied for eliminations. Sorenzi, she has moved it down, which does shift the attention just a little bit, and allows allow Rage to be able to move in behind without being detected or seen. All right, Carol coming down to get Caddy 7. Golden Eagles with 11 eliminations, and they're sitting as a team of 3. Nytron Esports sitting as a duo, it looks like. They're going to be sitting as a duo moving forward. Goexia as a duo as well. Golden Eagles as a team of 3. Golden Eagles doing staying up there on top, where Goexia has gone to the bottom and gotten inside the buildings. So they're going to need to push out of there. And it looks like Golden Eagles are going to kind of drop back a little bit. This is going to allow Goexia to kind of move up the hill. All right, Sorens, she does stay kind of backing out of the way, but still have eyes on Goexia to see if they're going to make a move and what direction they are going to be pushing out of those houses. Nytron Esports is still kind of, they are inside the zone, but they're kind of towards the south portion of that zone, still holding up very nicely. There is only one building that is still inside the zone, and it looks like they're actually going to take the hilltop, the ridge that is just going to be overlooking, as Golden Eagles are going to be pushing into that area. There are 3 teams that remain. Nytron, Golden Eagles, and Goexia. And Nanada, she is dropping back to the zone, back just a little bit, but does circle back around. He's gonna be coming back into zone. It looks like Goexia is gonna be showing up here. They're gonna be inside a zone. Ooh, very nice grenade. It does get Caddy 7 down. Two teams were named. Nanada, she did get those 2 confirmed kills, eliminating Goexia. This is a 3v2. Rage rotating around, getting another high point on the hill across the road. Naha, she is down. Rival quickly. GG's, nicely done. Golden Eagles taking the chicken dinner once again for match number 2. Nytron coming in second, Goexia coming in third, Run Nation coming in fourth, AoR coming in fifth, 9 Xtreme Girls coming in sixth, and F29 coming in 7th. Going all out with 5 eliminations. Surens, Goexia, Coral with the best companion with 2 revives. And the finishing, dealing that final kill, bringing Golden Eagles for another chicken dinner. Surens. That is it for match number 2. We'll get you here momentarily and the scores for match 2 and moving into match 3 here momentarily. I'll hang tight. All right, just a reminder for tonight's giveaway. It is going to be either a 1 month of Nitro, or you see the lucky winner will be able to decide which one that they want. And how to enter is you like the stream, post in the chat just so we know kind of what teams you are rooting for in the chat. And then the bonus entry that gets your name, if you go over and do the bonus entry, that gets your name put on the spin on the wheel of names twice, so you do have a chance to actually win. I don't win at these, so we'll see how this the night does progress. Make sure you get your screenshots in and post it into the Divine Discord, into the giveaway chat area, and we'll get your name up there on those wheel of names, and then the winner will be announced here on stream. All right. We are here with match 3 here in Vinikendi, where it's going to be nice and cold and chilly. And our winners are from match 1 and 2. We're going to be Golden Eagles. We're going to follow them here. We do have a good flight path for this map. Since it is a decently small map, a very small land map, but a lot of good places for these ladies to jump down, grab what they need. Cosmodrome is in the play right off the end of this flight path. You have some good places. You have a villa, a castle, you have the cement factory, you have the winery, you have Abbey, you have hot springs. You have some good places for these ladies to jump down, quickly grab what they need, and then continue looting in different locations and getting extra stuff. And it's kind of that northwest zone for this flight path, but our very first zone is going to kind of stay towards that western side of the map, still covering the west and the southwest, a little bit of the northwest, but not too much. We could see quite a few of these teams jump kind of away from this flight path, but it looks like Golden Eagles is going to be traveling right there along the side with Nytron and 9 Xtreme girls, as they are going to be descending down to the ground. In Krishas. All right, we are definitely gonna see some fights here. Nytron with a full squad. 9 Xtreme girls as well as a full squad. Let's see which team is gonna make it out of here alive. We do have 3 of our teams that are inside the zone all when they jumped out. We do have shots already being taken. Surens with a DBS. DBS is very brutal up front, does do a jump hit, does get a little bit of a hit there. Oh, very nice grenade. They do need to confirm that kill. Rage is moving in. Rue is down and out. Rage was able to quickly get an elimination for Golden Eagles. So Nytron is now going to be as a team of 3. Rage quickly moving in, trying to get a revive and be able to potentially take out the rest of Nytron here. Naha moving around, trying to get an elimination. All right, 9 Xtreme girls does have a member down, but Golden Eagles is more focused on Nytron up here. And Toro, she gets hit, and it looks like she is going to be dropped as well. Golden Eagles very quickly losing members. They're going to be quickly down to just a solo here. Rage trying to hold her own, and is down and out. Nicely done. Nanada, she was able to eliminate Golden Eagles and then quickly has been taken out by 9 Xtreme girls. And they are sitting as a full squad, 2 eliminations. Well, Golden Eagles got 3 eliminations right before being eliminated. We are now quickly down to 5 teams that remain. 9 Xtreme girls are going to be the ones that survived Goexia. All right, our teams are going to be moving in here. We do have a lot of time left, and these ladies are well scattered out, still trying to collect those extra health packs, grenades, anything. So we're going to look over into our scores here for right after match 2. Here are the scores for match 2. Golden Eagles putting up 23 points with 13 eliminations. Goexia coming in, is now for game 2, came in second with 13 points. Nytron coming in third with 8. Run Nation coming in fourth with 4. AoR coming in fifth with 3. 9 Xtreme girls coming in 6th with 2. F29 coming in 7th with 2 points as well. These ladies have, every team, these ladies have definitely put up some points. They have tried to get those elimination points, trying to hold on to getting those placement points. So we'll see how these ladies do for match 3 that we are currently in. There's still nothing going on. We do have a little bit of action here with 9 Xtreme girls. Verora, this is going to be a 1v4. Can she hold her own here? With Goexia, she may be in trouble, and she is dropped. Caddy 7 is dropped as well. So 9 Xtreme are going to be moving forward as being a team of 3, as they are sitting inside the blue zone right now. All right, Goexia with 1 elimination for the team. All right, Goexia is headed back out into that blue zone. Looks like they're going to be trying to find the rest of 9 Xtreme. And Carol, she was getting some shots. Oh, does she gets nicely done. Gets 2 drops there. But she is out there in the blue zone. She needs to be extremely careful here with. All right, Goexia very quickly down to just a duo team. And Caddy looks like she's gonna try to just make it into zone. Oh, and it gets dropped by Summer. Manu, she's the last one that is going to still be stands for Goexia. And 9 Xtreme girls there, putting 6 eliminations on the board out there in that blue zone. And our zone is shifting, still maintaining that western side here. And while these ladies, we do have Run Nation just outside of the. On the other side here, we do have F29 that's coming in. And F29 moving right on through with a full squad. We're down to 4 teams that remain. And while these ladies are repositioning and getting into their next location, let's look at currently overall for week 2 right now for the scores. All right, overall right now, Golden Eagles with 50 points with 2 chicken dinners. Goexia coming up from 4th place, putting them in a second with 17 points. Nytron are dropping from 2nd place down to 3rd with 15 points. Run Nation are dropping from 3, moving down to 4th place with 11. And AoR from 4th place and moving down to 5th place with a total of 8 points right now. 9 Xtreme holding at 6 with 5. F29 holding in 7th with 4 points. And I'm back into the action here. The ladies are still kind of trying to pick a new location to kind of hold tight, kind of wait for that zone to shift, which that zone is going to be shifting here in about 25 seconds. And we have Elisa, who is dancing up there on the roof, just at a random pick. All right, our zone has shifted here. We are still kind of staying there in kind of the same area, not too much going on. The zone has kept a Dino Park for quite some time inside of the zone, but looking at it, there is a lot of wide open. Ooh, a Run Nation trying to trying to close in. And Enchantress looks like she has been dropped. And she has. Goexia, she is going to be staying right there behind that rock. Amanda and Paris are coming in for a revive. Paris is going to kind of break off there just a little bit and going to be rotating around. And Goexia, she is down, almost got Paris down, but Paris was able to stay alive. Lisa kind of is now rotating behind them. Lisa has been dropped. So AoR may be moving forward as a team of 3 here if they can get a revive. And grenades are going off quite a bit. Lisa is not going to be able to get revived. Run Nation has definitely pushed really quickly here on the last couple members of AoR. Sophie with the Run Nation has been dropped. And Enchantress has been dropped. Paris, Amanda is the last. Oh, very nice. So AoR with 4 eliminations. Can they actually get to Lisa in time before she gets taken out? Minnie is racing over to get Lisa, and Lisa looks like it's gonna be a revive there. So AoR could be staying as a full squad if Minnie can get a revive, but 9 Xtreme coming in really quickly. Lisa makes it behind the rock, so it is gonna be a revive for sure. AoR is gonna. Milka, she is down. And she's been eliminated. Nice shots by Minnie. Gets a drop on Summer. Musa almost got taken out there and is actually quickly be able to heal up. 9 Xtreme with a duo team with 7 eliminations. And our zone is shift. There's not a lot of room for these ladies here for this next zone. And Minnie was able to actually get healed up. Musa, she is keeping an eye out there. F29 moving in. And Goexia, she is inside, just inside the zone. All right, F29. Not a lot of. See, are those houses? Are these houses still in the zone? It looks like just barely these houses are still inside a zone, but there's not a lot of cover here for these ladies as they are going to be moving into the trees area. These group of trees. F29 making their way into these trees. All right, we are down to 2 teams that remain. This is going to be F29 and AoR. Goexia is going to be the last one that is still stands for AoR. And she has pulled out the DBS. Will she be able to bring home the chicken and dinner for AoR? Or is F29 going to take it? Nice shot. She does get a drop. Can she confirm the kill? Gonna be able to bring it up to at least a duo for F29. Alright, the Kuz, she is trying to get inside the building. At least find a way in. They're playing a cat and mouse here, trying to get... Oh, nicely done. F29 coming in first place there, getting that chicken and dinner for match 3. AoR coming in second. 9 Xtreme coming in third. Run Nation coming in fourth. Goexia coming in fifth. Nytron coming in sixth. Golden Eagles coming in seventh. AoR Mini with going all out with 5 eliminations for the team. F29 Reese, best companion with 2 revives. She was definitely working hard trying to keep the team alive. And Carly with the finisher with F29, giving them that chicken dinner for match 3. All right, we'll get you the scores for match 3 as we enter to match 4. Y'all hang tight. All right, our last match for tonight. Here momentarily, we'll get those scores out. All right, our very first zone is going to be kind of that northern area of this match. All right, F29 are winners from last match. And they are kind of in that northern area and even northern of the zone as well. So they have plenty of time to loot, grab what they need. We got about 3 teams that are going to be outside the zone, the very first zone, but they're very close to it so they could take their time. We have Paradise Resort, we have the Boot Camp, and Pan Am. Those are very hot spots for this map. And we have one team in those locations. Each of those locations, we have Golden Eagles in a Paradise Resort, AoR in the Boot Camp, and F29 in Pan Am. And we do have Coots that is up away from the rest of F29. She is out there by herself, looting and grabbing any supplies that she needs. While these ladies are grabbing the supplies that they need, let's take a look at those scores for you ladies. All right, AoR taking that chicken, that coming in first place overall right now for match 3 results with 13 at total points. They did extremely well. They didn't take the chicken dinner, but they did get enough points there. They did have enough eliminations. F29 coming in second with 12. They do have an elimination. A chicken dinner coming in third. 9 Xtreme girls with 12 points. Run Nation coming in fourth with 5 points. Nytron coming in 5th with 5. Golden Eagles coming in 6th with 4. Goexia coming in 7th with 4. That is, these ladies are definitely putting up some teams, with Golden Eagles going out kind of fairly quickly in the last match. Let's see if they can hold and maintain that high intensity that they did bring on match 1 and 2, and let's see if AoR can hold first place, and let's see if they can actually catch up with Golden Eagles. Get y'all here in the action, and we'll get the overall scores here for currently here standing. All right, these ladies are going to be rotating in. Looks like we may have some action here momentarily. We'll keep a close eye on. All right, Golden Eagles with 54 points. AoR jumping up 3 spots, excuse me, putting them in 2nd place overall. And then Goexia dropping from 2nd and moving into 3rd with 21. Nytron dropping down from 3 to 4th place with 20 points. 9 Xtreme moving up from 6th to 5th place with 17 points. F29 moving from 7th to 6th with 16 points. Run Nation dropping 3 places and putting them in 7th place with 16 points. Now, we could see AoR could potentially give Golden Eagles a run for their money on this last match. We shall see. They could pull up some points and pull it in a close tie, or at least cut the bringing in close enough so it's not a very large point gap there. Hopefully they can maintain the points and keeping that second place. Goexia not too tied with AoR. They could jump right back up into that second place and pushing AoR back down to third. Run Nation and F29 both tied with 16 points. We could definitely see a tie break here. Hopefully these ladies can pull it out and close the distance in the points here. But Golden Eagles have definitely brought the heat tonight. Let's see if they can maintain that high intensity as they did for games 1 and 2. And maybe AoR can bring in the points a little bit closer. AoR does have a member down right now. Lisa is down. Are they going to be able to try to get a revive? And they are very much so going to be coming in with a revive. Milka coming in with that wonderful revive. Going to keep AoR up there in as a full squad. Golden Eagles have lost a member. They're going to be down a member here. So they're going to be moving as a team of 3. Soren's, she is down, but does not look like there's any teammates around to help her. So Golden Eagles may be moving forward as a duo. Nytron with 1 elimination in just north of boot camp. And Golden Eagles look like they are going to be hurting here. They are going up against F29, our winners from last match. And they are a duo here. Rival and Toro doing extremely well, trying to take out F29. AoR coming in with, looks like they coming in with a third party. Can AoR get rid of Golden Eagles? These ladies are really talented. They are going to be able to rotate around really quickly. And it looks like Golden Eagles is going to be our second team out tonight with 4 eliminations. AoR is going to, it looks like they're going to try to keep up with Golden Eagles tonight. AoR is going to be sitting with 4 eliminations and sitting as that full squad. Goexia is going to be down a member. They are going to be pushing forward with a team of 3. They do have 0 eliminations right now, but they do have plenty of time to be able to get some eliminations. This zone is not moving too much here. It looks like it did shift, kind of still moving towards that northern area. We've got Nytron that is out there in boot camp in that blue zone. They do need to be able to get into zone really quickly. The zone will be hurting here very soon. Caddy, she does escape some hits there from Run Nation. All right, 9 Xtreme. And we do see them split there with being a duo. All right, they're going to be, AoR is getting that revive. That very good there. They're going to be keeping them a full squad. All right, Run Nation pushing right on into Goexia. Manu is going to be prepping this grenade. And Goexia, Caddy 7 swinging around there, is able to come in behind, and it did have an elimination, I believe. Let's check it out. No, was not able to confirm that elimination. Manu is back up on her feet, or Caddy with that revive and getting that Manu back up on her feet. Enchantress is down. Caddy 7 is back down and has quickly been eliminated. And Manu, last lady, still alive for Goexia. All right, to Manu trying to push through the building. Manu, she is smart here. Was able to quickly rotate it down and around and was able to get to the rocks. And Manu has Sophie coming in with a clutch there, saving the team, getting Enchantress back up on her feet. And Amanda is going to be revived as well. Run Nation moving forward as going to be a team of 3 with 3 eliminations. All right, Lisa is being revived. AoR with 8 eliminations. They are definitely trying to close the gap there with the points, with Golden Eagles for sure. We're down to just 3 teams that remain. Nytron, Run Nation, and AoR. These ladies tonight have been putting points up on the board for their team. Lisa may be in trouble with Run Nation that's up there just on the hill. Enchantress gets taken out. Sophie still alive. Amanda is down. Out of nowhere. And Nytron, that is across the road, would quickly took care of a few members of Run Nation. And it looks like Sophie is going to be the last one that is going to be still standing for Run Nation. All right, AoR still holding as a team of 3. Nytron, our only team that has still a full squad. Minnie, she is moving in really quickly and really close to Nytron. She's got to be careful. She is staying very close to the rocks. All right, Lisa taking on Sophie out there. And Lisa is gonna heal up. She is healed up very nicely there. Nytron with a very good place here. Minnie has fallen off. That zone is quickly closing in. Minnie's gonna have to swim. 2 teams remain. Nytron and AoR. Minnie makes it into zone just in time. And Goexia, she is being hit really hard. And she is going to heal up there. Lisa is down and may potentially be taken out. Goexia going in with it, trying to come in for a revive. Minnie, she is working her way around. Minnie, she is down. Nicely done, and GG's. Nytron taking that chicken dinner for match number 4. AoR coming in second. Run Nation coming in third. And Xtreme coming in fourth. Goexia coming in fifth. Golden Eagles coming in sixth. And F29 coming in seventh. Going all out goes to Goexia with AoR with 3 eliminations. Best companion with Sophie with Run Nation with 2 revives. And Mara with Nytron dealing that final kill and finishing off the match, giving Nytron the chicken dinner for match number 4. All right, hang tight. We'll get y'all the scores for this and the overall for this week. And we'll do a quick spin of the wheel to see who is gonna be tonight's winner. All right, here it is. Results after game 4. Nytron coming in first with 16 points with the chicken dinner. AoR coming in second with 15 points. Run Nation coming in third with 8. Golden Eagles coming in fourth with 6. Xtreme coming in fifth with 5. Goexia coming in 6th with 4. F29 coming in 7th with 1. Alrighty. We'll get the overall scores here for week 2 here just a moment. All right, week 2 standings after the last match. Golden Eagles still up there in the top with 60 points. Nytron coming up 2, putting them in second place with 36. AoR dropping from second down to third with 36. Goexia coming in, dropping from third down to fourth place now with 25. Run Nation moving from 7th to 5th place with 24 points. Xtreme dropping from 5th place, moving them down to 6th place with 22. And then F29 dropping a place from 6th and putting them now in 7th place with 17 points. Run Nation has definitely trying to catch up there with Golden Eagles along with AoR. They're competing for 2nd and 3rd place there, trying to close the gap there between how many points that Golden Eagle currently has right now for week 2. They're not very far behind. They're a little over halfway there. So hopefully next week we'll see these ladies kind of pick it up for week 3 and see if they can close in on Golden Eagles. All right, let's get y'all those results for the winner tonight. We'll get the wheel of names here up there and ready for y'all. All right, let's make sure we have everybody's name that's supposed to be on the wheel. We are missing one. So we're going to get their name up there on the wheel really quickly. All right, we're gonna shuffle these around a little bit. All right. And that is it. All right. Here it is. All right, now how this works is the last one that is still standing on the last name that is still on the wheel of names. All right, here we go. We've shuffled them around. Let's see who's going to be our first one that's going to be off the wheel of names. All right, we've got one off there. Who's it going to be next? All right, Baby Brats with still has one chance left on the board. All right, looks like these ladies, like every one of them that is put in still has one chance. Oh, that's all right. She's gonna be our first one off. All right, we're moving on. All right, after this, we're going to shuffle the names a little bit. Probably won't be much though. All right, we're gonna shuffle them around. All right, we are down to 4 names. Who's it gonna be? Who is going to be the winner of either the UC or the Nitro for a month? All right, we're down to 3 people. That's now gonna be remaining. All right, Milka is out. All right, we're down to 2 people. It's a 50-50 shot. Who's it gonna be? Mara. All right, Baby Brats, you are the winner for the UC and or the Nitro. All right, thank y'all all so very much for tonight. Thank y'all so much, ladies, for coming out, supporting the stream, supporting these wonderful ladies. We'll see y'all again next week. Same time, same place. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday evening.